Welcome back to 1700 with Mitch and Brittany. We are now joined by Tom from the Harlots.
There you go.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, great.
Good.
First off, need to talk about, you, of course, you're in a band with six of you.
Right. Oh, 6 of us, yeah.
Yeah, and you all started off as a group of high school friends playing like Arctic Monkeys covers in your garage.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's right.
How have you evolved from that as a group?
Well, that was the thing we did first. It was actually like, we didn't really do that for very long. We kind of played 2 songs and I was singing at the time, but I was trying to do an English accent, which sounded ridiculous. I can't do an English accent, and then we tried, and they sound awful with in an Australian accent. So we decided to kind of ditch that idea, and Sam, the guitar player, he had a couple of ideas, and they sort of, I suppose, turned into songs, and then we were like, we figured we should probably try and play them live, and that sort of kind of went from there. Yeah.
Great. And your latest single you released is called On My Way.
Yeah.
Tell us about your track.
Yeah. Oh, that's a funny one. It's like quite weird, sort of mid-20s, mid to late 20s, and I sort of was looking around a lot of people, and there's a lot of people like that I know. They don't really. They're at the space where they don't want to get a job, but they don't really know what to do, and they
that
kind
in-between
of
period.
exactly, and it's sort of like they kind of. There's a lot of idle people out there, so I suppose that song was like. It's a bit of a reaction to that, like, doesn't matter what you do so long as you're doing something, kind of. That was the idea, and again, Sammy had this kind of riff on the guitar, and it kind of sounded pretty good, and kind of, I suppose, evolved really out of that.
Yeah, great. And you have also performed at Queenscliff Music Festival, The Hills Are Alive, and Cherry Rock. Tell us about that.
Oh, that'd been great. Queenscliff was crazy because it's like the whole town does that festival. I think we ended up having 3 shows in 4 days and 3 sets on a train. Like play on a train. Yeah. So I think my voice by the end, I was just trying to shout and whisper. It was too much, but that was so much fun. And Cherry Rock, we did that in Melbourne and also in Sydney, and that was really cool. It was great to have a completely different crowd because they were a bit of a hard rock crowd, but they sort of got behind us as well. Yeah,
and
that was really good.
You
fun.
met like a lot of different bands.
Yeah, totally. I saw a New Zealand band called Beast Wars who were just incredible. I can't listen to that kind of music, but those guys were killer.
That's awesome.
So it was great fun.
Yeah, well, we've still got plenty more to come during the interview, but we're coming up to a song soon.
We do, but we have a big announcement from the Harlots right after this. So stay tuned and keep watching 1700. We have right now Palmer Violets with Step Up for the Cool. Keep watching 1700.
You're back on 1700 and we're joined by Tom from the Harlots. So you'll be playing at Kennedy's Creek Music Festival next week. What can we expect from you there?
Oh, that's going to be great. It's up in the Otways, and there's camping and stuff, but that'll be a pretty wild set, I'd say. We're playing just at sunset, so I think it'll be pretty loose by then. Have some dancing and some shenanigans on stage and stuff like that.
Do you just perform like your originals?
Yeah, we only do that sort of stuff, No, so hopefully we get the audience up and have a bit of a dance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Get them on stage, have a bit of fun. It'll be good, I think,
And you have a free series of shows at Ding Dong Lounge every Wednesday in this month.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
Oh yeah, well we figured that because we're actually doing some new material, trying to get a lot of that together. We thought it was a great spot to I suppose try some of them out live because we want to before we record we like to kind of get everything together. So we got this residency and we've just got in touch with some really cool new bands I'd not heard of before, like Mother Culture and White Vans we've played with so far. Sugar Teeth coming up, and that's been really great, kind of different styles of music. So we've been having a great time with those shows. Yeah, it's been cool.
And with the latest music you said you're trying out, have people been reacting?
Yeah, they have. No, they've been really. It's always fun with new songs because like. The people always like the old songs once you've released an EP and they've heard it a million times.
Exactly.
Like, it's this one, So they're a bit more like they, like let's hear, They're not. They don't trust them yet, But they've been responding really well to them,
That's great.
And we've been trying out some different instruments. Some of the guys, Kate, who plays organ, has been moving on to synth and stuff like that. So getting the acoustic guitar in. Yeah, so it's been really cool. Some really different styles coming in. Yeah.
Awesome, and you guys have had 2 Wednesdays then so far.
That's right. Yeah.
And been great, been good.
Having a ball. Yeah, no, it's great to play on a weekday kind of, and it's started to get really hot and really nice at night. You know, so we've been heading down there every week and having a really great time. Yeah.
Have you had some regulars come back?
Oh yeah. Well, there's a couple there, and they cut. There's a few people that we've noticed come to a lot of our shows, and they were there last night. It's always like, I don't know their name though. I kind of feel bad. When you meet someone sort of maybe like 5 or 6, 7 times, you're sort of supposed to know. Anyway, so maybe I'll introduce myself and get that out of the way. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And your debut album will be coming out early next year.
Yeah, that's right.
What can you tell us about that?
Oh well, like. As I've been saying, it's going to be quite different because our first, we did a double EP, which was 9 tracks, and they were all quite fast and sort of, I suppose, dancey, you know, you give that, but this one's got, as I was saying, a lot more different styles, so we've got a few slower ones. And we've been recording live to tape this time, so it's a lot rawer than our original recordings, which has been pretty good. Takes a bit longer. Because obviously someone's always like, sorry, that was me this time, we gotta go again. But it's been really cool recording it. We got half of it done, and we got another 6 or 7 songs to record.
Yeah, well, looking forward to it, and thanks so much for coming in on the show.
Cheers for having me, guys.
And we still got plenty more to come on 1700, so stay tuned.